Hello mathematicians, hope in this video you can say I can simplify a monomial with a negative exponent. In this video we're going to look at a general rule that we need to follow, followed up by a very informal proof as to why we need to follow it. Then with a few different general rules followed up by a couple of specific examples. So the general rule that we need to follow is if we're given x to the power of negative a, this is equal to 1 over x to the power of a of this number, and then keep the exponent as a positive. So as for a very informal proof as to why we need to do this, let's say we are given x to the power of negative, well, we could say that this is equal to x to the power of 2 over x to the power of 4, or really any two constants that have a difference of 2 with the lesser exponent on top and the greater exponent on bottom. Because we know that with this we get x to the power of 2 minus 4, which is negative 2. So far this is correct. And we could expand this out as x times x, so 2x's being multiplied by each other, that is what x squared means, over x times x times x times x. And in the denominator here there'd be 4x's because it was being raised to the power of 4. And we'd see that these two x's would cancel each other out, and these two x's would cancel each other out, leaving only 1 up top. It wouldn't be 0, it needs to be 1. So it'd be 1 up top. So this would be equal to 1 over x times x, because that is the only two x's that are left, which is equal to 1 over x squared. Which, well, if we look at the left side of this very informal proof and the right side of this informal proof, we get something that looks like our general rule up top over here. So if we were given a to the power of negative 2, that would mean that we would get 1 over a to the power of 2. Or if we were given 1 over b to the power of negative 3, the reciprocal of this, well, we would flip this up to the top. So this would be equal to b to the power of 3. And that is how we would simplify that monomial there. If we were to jam these two together and we were given a to the power of negative 2 over b to the power of negative 3, we would get, well, we'd get b to the power of 3 over a to the power of 2. We just flip these around and have their positive counterparts for their exponent. So that is it for our video. I hope after watching this and getting in a little bit of practice, you can say I can simplify a monomial with a negative exponent.